All right.
We're going live, baby. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, so we're live officially. I hope so. We've been having a little technical difficulty, so sorry for the late start. But welcome to our new little series that we're doing, Land and Brand. So we're here with a couple of our brand designers and just unfoldians in general. So what pretty much the premise behind this series and show, and also guys watching it live, let us know if the sound quality is good or not, and if you guys can hear everyone and whatnot. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, so hopefully everything is running smoothly. But that being said, hey, what's up, Ben? That being said, the whole premise behind this is we're gonna hop into Google Earth or Google Maps. We're gonna go drop down in a random place on the Earth, on the globe, and maybe through your guys' suggestions, or if we find a random business, we're gonna find a random business with a logo that's not so great, and we will redesign it. So the team is going to have 10 minutes to 10 to 15 minutes, I forget what the timelines were, to kind of do a little bit of research, gather together their stuff and, come up with some ideas, and then like half an hour to redesign the logo for the business that we all landed upon. So it's going to be great to see, what do we have? Six people, six designers here. We're going to have six designers, and we're going to see how they're going to redesign this logo in their own style. So it's going to be pretty awesome. And
Yeah.
then at
Because
the
one of the rules,
yep, go ahead,
I was
Jordan.
going to say, one of the rules is no peeking. So no one's allowed to look at
Yes.
each other's artboard. That's off limits. We get to, you get to follow along with Vic, and Vic's going to ask us some questions. You get to see our process, some of our thinking behind it, how we got to that concept. So it should be fun.
How do we determine who the winner is?
Chat,
We
chat,
can kind of
chat,
leave
chat.
that down to
The
chat.
watchers,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, chat will probably determine.
Chad? Who's Chad? One of our
All right, cool.
subscribers, that's right.
So, yeah, if there's anything else I missed, so we're pretty much just here to have fun, mess around and just kind of hone in on our skills and, have a good time. So hopefully you guys enjoy the ride. But yeah, and I don't know if we agreed on it or whatnot, but are we gonna like take the winner and elevate that brand even more together as a team, or are we just gonna just do logos for now?
I think we could, yeah.
Yeah.
Just depending on
Yeah,
time, I
I
guess.
guess it depends on the time, how much time we have and whatnot. So, but yeah, we're just gonna get started. So let me switch over to our Google Earth. Boom, here we are. All these heads floating over the North Pacific Ocean. Okay, so I think we agreed on, just to keep it a little simple, we kind of have to, work out how we're gonna do like the whole Earth thing. So I think we agreed that we're just going to start off with America first, but eventually, we want to go worldwide. And but this is still kind of a conceptual idea. So I guess I could just ask chat real quick. Is there any state that you guys want us to drop into? I know there's a little bit of a delay, so we're gonna have to maybe wait a little while for the chat to come in. But here we have the United States, so this whole place is where we can go. I'm just gonna keep an eye on
Levi is
chat.
only going to suggest California
Yeah,
because apparently that's where
California
the
is gonna be a
best
good
food is.
idea. But the thing
Yeah.
about California is there's a bunch of designers there, so like I'd assume like majority of their stuff would be somewhat decent.
Why don't we go visit Evan in Minnesota?
Minnesota,
Are there
Minnesota.
businesses in Minnesota? I thought it was just.
Minneapolis is pretty poppin'.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Ooh, Peter said Colorado. Yonke. Everyone's just saying there. Okay, Derek Place. All right, let's do Iowa. Okay, because we got all our unfoldings just picking their home states. So Ben Frick with Michigan. All right, boys and girl. What do you guys want to do? Iowa or
I'm
Michigan?
down with Iowa.
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 Iowa
Let's go
sounds a
Iowa.
little. Iowa sounds a little difficult. So let's do Iowa. I'm not very good. There you go. All right, let's zoom in on Iowa. I guess let's do however you pronounce this city. It looks like there might be some businesses here. All right, let me just drop my guy and we'll go right here. It looks like there's a couple of restaurants here, so or there's a
One thing
big
to keep in
shop.
mind, Vic,
Yep.
we're having to watch the stream and there's like
Yeah.
30-second delay. So
Yeah, yeah.
you might need to pick a place without us or, hang on a spot. for a little
Yeah,
while.
yeah, yeah. Cool. All right. Well, I just
De-
dropped down.
Des Moines. Des Moines. Is that how you say it?
Hey, Darsh.
Minnesota
Welcome.
can't be improved.
Hey, are we sending that
I've-
business our branding?
Well, we don't need to drop in. I don't think, Vic. What we can do is just zoom out and click on the little, like that place, Fong's Pizza, and see what kind of existing logo they have, and then kind of work from that.
Hey, we gotta
I think
send
we
them
want
a
to keep
video
it like
and
small local businesses, and no, we're not out here redesigning McDonald's
Here,
anytime.
this. Not gonna lie. This where was it? There was a like a bait shop. That might be interesting. And it looks like it's nowhere to be seen. Yeah, here, let me get out of the street view. Yeah.
Hey, while Vic is looking for a location, and since we're waiting on that, we can just go through and introduce ourselves and what we do real quick.
Sounds good. You want to kick us off, Ted?
Yeah, I'll start. So, hey guys, my name is Ted. I do mainly branding, senior brand designer here at Unfold. And then I'll pass it on to Andrea.
Oh my gosh. Hi, I'm Andrea. I'm a product designer here at Unfold. I don't do brand at all, so I'm here to make everyone else look good. Let's pass it over to Jordan.
What's up? What's up? I'm Jordan. I'm also one of the senior brand designers here at Unfold. Been here like 6 or 8 months now. One of them, I'm not sure, but I've loved every moment in it. I'm excited to kind of jump in on this idea. I'll pass it on to Dennis.
What's up, everyone? My name is Dennis. I'm a brand designer here at Unfold. I just joined the team a couple weeks ago. I've loved every second of it. Pass it off to my boy Eddie.
hey, what's up, guys? I'm ready. I do a little bit of everything here at Unfold, and I happen to be a partner of this watermelon team. That's what we refer to ourselves. But yeah, I'll try to do this rebranding thing. See what happens. Wish me luck.
Cool.
And
All
I
right.
think that just leaves me.
Oh, Iker, go ahead.
Yeah, you mean you can cut me off. But,
No, you're good, man.
my name's Iker, and I'm one of the senior web designers here. Like Andrea, very minimal branding experience, so this should be fun for us, but mostly to make everybody who actually does branding here look even better. So we got that going for us.
Cool beans. All right. Well, as you guys can see on the live stream, I picked a place. Downtown Doggy Care. Look at that fantastic logo. Doggy jumping over the cityscape. So, yeah, I think this is going to be a solid one. Something a little bit different than what we usually do, which is kind of like these startup companies and whatnot. Fintech and stuff like that. So it's going to be a little bit different. So, yeah, if everyone's cool with this, I can go to their website, grab their logo, drop it in that Figma file, and you guys can get started. So.
Yep. Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Sweet. All right, let's do Doggy Daycare. Let me find their website so I can grab the logo. Then we'll get straight into it. All right. Okay, home. Perfect. There it is. Copy image. Let's hop into the Figma, and I'll switch over to the Figma as well. Okay. So what we have here is we have little borders. Yeah, like Jordan said, no peeking. So each person, oh, looks like Andre already got, or Jordan got started already, got the logo for me. Here's a better one right here. Boom. Cool, yeah, so each person's just going to go in, do their research, and I'm just going to hop around between each person and kind of ask them what their thoughts are, and we're just going to get into the mind of everyone and see what their ideas are, so, yeah. Ed's going to come up with something stupid creative. It's exciting to have him here. That's
Okay.
cool.
Are we starting research?
Yeah, get into it.
Okay,
Game's
good.
on.
Let's go, let's
What
go.
is it? It is 10:43. So what? Y'all have until 10:53 to kind of, get together some assets, do some research, figure out some things. So, yeah. I'm just gonna peek in on chat, see what's going on there. Cool, yeah. Pavel said that looks quite irresponsible, allowing someone's dog to be jumping across the skyline. That'd be kind of impressive, to be honest. That's like Spider Dog or something. Jesse Crocus in the chat said there's some city called Northport. Definitely a random city to look into. I agree, Jesse. Definitely some weird random city. Definitely not exploding or growing at all. Looks like Andrea. All right, you guys better close the live stream too, or minimize out of that, because you guys can't be peeking, because I'm going to be hopping from person to person, so no
Scary.
cheating allowed. Yeah, I see
I'm scared.
Andrea is already grabbing a palette. That's pretty sick. It's
Hey.
looking pretty nice, pretty playful. I'm digging it. Ted is bringing in some assets, some other inspiration from, looks like, other dog-inspired
Ooh.
things.
Yeah, just looking what's out there, collecting some
Okay.
colors,
Snap.
some
Jordan's.
styles.
Yeah, that's sick. Dude, Jordan's got the palette, classic Jordan palettes for sure. I don't know where he finds these, but this is 100% Jordan color palette. And my man is already starting with the type, figuring out different fonts.
I am so tempted to look at the screen and see what else.
Iker's
everyone
already
else is
done.
doing.
He's got 2 logos set and ready to go. Sheesh.
Oh,
Iker
snap.
said he's not a branding expert. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I told you guys, it's gonna make us look bad.
Yeah.
Sick stuff. Dennis whipping up a color palette. Looks like this one's custom. That's what's up. Straight off the top of the noggin. No inspiration needed. That's what's up. And
This
then
guy's
Ed,
been prepping all night. He's been sketching out logos.
He's been
Yeah.
hopping into every
When you told him
single
what we were
city
gonna
in
do.
America.
Don't expose me like that on stream. Come on.
Looks like Ed is sketching in Figma. What an absolute unit. I don't know how he does it.
What's interesting about this is we're not doing our like usual process. So usually, we do that brand research, we do strategy. All we got is 10 minutes. We're not doing sketches. We're just kind of jumping into things.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
promise.
it's giving me anxiety.
Yeah, in reality, we're definitely a lot more prepared. Brand, the strategy takes days to weeks in some cases. Depending on the scope of the project. So it's a little bit more organized and a little bit more thought through than this. So, but this is cool because it's kind of like a sprint. You gotta be on top of your game. You gotta be on edge, and you gotta figure things out on the spot. With such a time limit like this. So it's great because it's gonna show first of all how you guys work under pressure and what you guys think of under pressure, and so it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick to see. So I just have a little zoomed out view, looking what everyone's doing, kind of their process. So
We have a timer set up.
I'm just keeping track. 53 is when I'm gonna end it. So
Yeah, feel free to add like 5 minutes here and there.
yeah, I could have probably brought in a timer, but like I said, we're kind of, I'm a little new to this, so. Can we make the names bigger so we can immediately see which are from afar? Yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you for suggesting that. Thanks, Phil. Phil coming in clutch. He's not in the call, but he's definitely watching us and seeing what's going on. Anyone timing this? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I just kind of looked at the clock when they started and kind of added 10 minutes. So I could bring a timer out or whatnot, but kind of just figuring out how this whole challenge works. Kind of not on the go, but figuring out things like, okay, next time we're probably gonna bring in a timer and whatnot, and so yeah, kind of learning here. So trying to make it as good as possible. Slack for some royalty-free tunes on Slack. Okay, yeah, let's get some music up in here, I guess.
Got the complete silence of us working.
Yeah.
Click.
Here, let me just play that.
I know Vic won't have any issues filling in the gaps.
No. Yeah. Stream beats lo-fi. Sorry, guys, I'm just setting up some music here just to fill in that awkward space. But yeah, from what you guys can see, just people working, doing their thing. Stream.
Pavel just sent me something. I'm gonna put it in here.
Chat, let me know if it's too loud or whatnot, if it's too quiet. So just gonna be vibing here with some stream beats. Oh, Pavel, that's hilarious. I'm gonna post that in the.
Don't worry, I already added it to my
Oh, you
inspiration.
already added it. Yeah, so this is what Pavel sent Iker for some inspiration. Oh, that's hilarious.
Really feeling that.
That's awesome.
All right.
Cool. So Iker.
So we're establishing inspiration, colors, and
Yeah,
typography.
so
at this
kind of
point.
just bringing in all your assets, figuring out like your colors, your type, or your font and whatnot. So,
The research phase, right?
yeah, research phase pretty much. So
Generally the research time you give a project about 10
it's like
minutes, right?
Jordan is already whipping out some like quick
Jordan's
conceptual
already done, dude.
Figma sketches.
Just initial ideas.
yeah.
Jordan's already emailing the logo to the client.
Classic Jordan.
I posted it on Dribble. It's up.
Oh, Yankee comes out. The whole website built in 15 Webflow. Looks like the chat's popping off. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep track of the chat. So right now I'm just focusing on Jordan, kind of.
Is there a
hop from person to
plugin?
person.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Is there a plugin that generates like random blobs, like organic?
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
It's
plugin, yeah.
called.
Who-
It is
who's
called-
It's called
And it-
blobs.
And it's
called
made
blobs
by
in
our
Figma.
friend Dylan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blob.
Shout out to
Dylan Feldis, right? Yeah. He's a good friend of ours. He's helped us out with a couple things. Awesome plugin. So,
It's called blobs.
yeah, it's literally called Blobs.
Yep.
That's so funny. Yeah, there is. I remember when he posted it. It was one of the first, I think, plugins on Figma. Was it not, Ed? Correct me if I'm wrong.
yeah.
And it was top for a while because he got in early on into the plugins on Figma. So pretty sick. Looks like Ted. Ted, did you sketch this out with your mouse, bro?
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick. I'm not gonna lie,
Quick
dude. Just
sketch.
refine that a little bit. That could be cool, like a little hand-drawn logo. I mean, shoot. I like the little, like, rough, sketchy lines. It's kind of sick. I'm digging it.
I think we'll all agree that what's tough about this one is the name. Long names
Oh, yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Gotta figure out a way to break it apart.
Who
Yeah.
did this? Oh my gosh, Andrea.
That's good.
I thought you pulled this in as inspiration. You made that. That's so sick. Oh my goodness.
I'm
I
a
love
really good designer.
it.
I'm scared.
That's exactly why you work here. Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay, Andrea's coming
Wait,
swinging.
Evan's out here peeping on our work.
Evan plays in here. Ed with the Figma sketchies, dude. Oh man.
Go. I'm gonna do one. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna share my ideas.
That's fine. Share what you feel like you want to share. Evan is hopping in, taking a look at the file. This is awesome. Dennis is already almost done with the logo. We're supposed to be doing research, my guy.
And I'm heading over to some
Well,
books.
how much time do we have?
You got a minute left on research. So
Minute left.
No time, please.
yeah. So after this, we're gonna have half an hour. So what? 10:53. Do some quick maths in my head. So at 11:23, right? Is that the right math? 11:23. Everything should be said and done. I'm gonna throw in. I don't know if we established this,
Oh my
but
gosh.
your logo has to be like kind of presented in a kind of little presentation. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, we gotta do presentations as well.
Just a little small one, like Dribble style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Imagine
okay,
you were
okay.
posting this logo on Dribble. So just a little quick presentation. So, yeah, it looks like I see the idea that Dennis has going on. Pretty smart. Came up with that off the top of the dome, which is pretty sick. Pretty nice. All right, let's go check on Iker.
No, don't check on me.
No, I'm
leave me
checking
alone.
on Iker. Iker, you got until 54. When I see that clock hit 10:54, you better start building your logo out, bud. Because research phase
I'm
is
going to.
technically over.
Hey, I'm a web designer first.
All right, let's go back to Jordan. Looks like he's set on this font. Pretty interesting. Let me check it out. Let me see what it is. Okay. This is pretty good stuff so far. So excited to see. This is when the visuals are gonna start popping in. You know, I'm gonna get to see people actually creating some stuff. So just gonna hop in on chat, see what's going on. Oh, David said the music is a bit loud on the louder parts. Let me just make that a little bit more low key. Yeah, if you guys have any issues with sound or anything like that, just let me know in chat. I'll fix it up for you guys. So, still trying to iron out all the little kinks and whatnot. So, cool. How about making a
Using
brand
some
for
plugins?
Dogecoin? Hey, maybe we can do that next time. Andre,
Eddie will probably do it in the side.
Say what?
So Eddie will probably design it in the time
Yeah,
that
real quick. He'll
working on
take
these.
5 minutes out of his time. Do it real quick.
I don't think Dogecoin needs any promotion anymore. But Elon Musk can do that.
Yeah.
If any brand designers or designers out there looking for some sick plugins, I'm using Better Font Picker right now to browse some fonts, pick the right one.
Cool. Thanks for
Or do we do?
Little plugin.
Are we moving on to the next phase, or what's going on?
Yeah, bro, that's been 2 minutes ago. So
Okay.
right now we're going into the branding phase, designing phase. So taking all that research that you guys done so far, all those colors and fonts and all the inspiration, and starting to create some ideas and start building out concepts for this brand. So
Say less.
Andrea Robinson said that your colors are on fleek. So
Oh, sick. Thank you. Thank you, Robinson.
yeah, and then Robinson also said that Dennis's doesn't really look family friendly. So
Uh-oh.
you might have to turn your head, Dennis.
Oh, I'm
make
so
sure.
curious.
Just get your mind out together. That's all.
Hey Andrew, what's up, man? It's too early for this. Hey, dude, grab a cup of coffee, dude. And he also said, "That's a booty." Dennis, bro.
What is
snap.
happening?
Dude, just get your mind out together, dude.
Dennis getting booty vibes over there. Oh man, y'all are.
Nah, dude.
Hey, Robinson also said a better designer is the one who has the better font picker. Oh man, this is cool. All right, looks like Ed's still with the sketchies.
Oh. Gotta come up with something.
Ooh, that's cute, bro. I'm digging that a lot.
Yeah, it's basically. Oh, no, I
No, go
don't.
ahead. Talk
I
about
want
it,
this
bro. No,
Yeah, so
I don't think they're gonna
one-
I think everyone's established in what they want to do so far. So
basically this is kind of a revised refresh of the
Mhm.
current logo, if I can call it logo. But it's still a little too busy. Looks like an illustration more than a logo, but still kind of fun.
yeah, cool.
But
So
yeah,
it looks
same
like-
concepts.
Looks
Where
like Ed's, yeah.
it's a brand refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so it looks like Ed's taking kind of the more refresh approach, whereas it looks like
Well,
some people are kind of
I'm just exploring my options.
redesigning. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dennis here looks like he fixed up the booty issue a little bit. Oh man, this is looking clean though. I'm really loving that color. It's really sick. So reminds me of a couple of logos that we've done. Ooh, just brought in a doggy. Sick stuff, Dennis.
Yeah, I try to keep that color as close as to what they have
Mhm.
and just lighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. It seems like some people are taking the approach of kind of like, hey, we want to kind of keep some of the aspects from the original brand, not to veer too far off, so it's not a completely different thing, but more of like a high level refresh, So that's cool. Let's go to Iker's workspace. Looks like he dipped. Oh, there he is. He's still working on his fonts. Iker.
Oh, I didn't dip. I just never work in the actual artboard.
That's cool. So, okay, he's even naming his fonts and everything too. Okay. Working like a real UI designer.
Oh.
Cool. Let's go back up to Jordan. So, looks like he's working real hard on the type itself. So, curious to see what he's going to do with that. Looks like he's flattening it too. So, is he doing some custom type? I don't know. We'll see. And I kind of see what he's going for. Pretty interesting. Excited to see how that's going to turn out, especially once he starts adding in these dope color palettes that he brought in. So Dennis is going to bring Jordan's going to bring something funky and vibrant to the mix for sure. His classic style. Let's hop on here over to Ted. Ooh. Oh snap.
Trying to finesse this
okay.
mark a little more.
Okay, okay. I see what he's going for. That's really cool. I like these sketches, kind of trying to figure out how to take that name and kind of, bring it down and fix something up. This font is really sick. I love the rustic look. I think it kind of bring that friendly level, since this is a friendly brand, downtown
Got another one
daycare,
over here as well.
Okay, so he's got two, very friendly, very inviting, so that's pretty cool. Digging it so far. Ooh, Andrea bringing in the map of Iowa. Okay, doing some interesting stuff here. Okay. Andrea, is this an actual? Is this Des Moines?
This is downtown Iowa. I don't know where.
Okay.
If Corey's in the chat still, he'll probably tell you. I know he's from there.
That's a booty. Is the audio a little robotic or echoey? I don't know. Let me guys know. Let me know how you guys are vibing with the audio. We're kind of running everyone's audio through the Zoom chat, so maybe it's just your internet, Levi. Salih, sorry if I butchered that, said Eddie's early sketches are so cool. Yeah, I agree with you, Salih. That's kind of Ed's forte. This dude's a sketch master. His sketches, we literally, it's crazy. We've had clients kind of like, oh man, Ed does an initial sketch, and then we have some of our other team kind of go in and take the project over and do more sketches, and they're like, hey, these sketches aren't as good as the first sketch. What's wrong? It's like, hey man, Eddie sketched it. Like what can you do? Like he's a sketching pro, so yeah.
Yeah, that one time the client preferred the sketch over the finished illustration too.
Yeah. We did the.
So we just gave him the sketch.
It was crazy, yeah. So his sketches are definitely awesome. Years and years of practice, so just kind of getting good and being intentional with your line work and being intentional with the lines.
Start time check.
So, time check? What is it? 11:01. We have until 11:23, so we have approximately 22 minutes.
Oh dear, what have
Wait.
I done?
Okay.
But this
Maybe we
one-
need to extend this
eliminated.
time.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen. We can be open about it. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes before. We'll see what happens. But for now, we're down to 22 minutes. So, all right. Looks like Ed is starting to vectorize. So coming in with a pen tool, outlining that.
Finally.
Yeah. He exceeded his
I'm taking
preparation
different
phase a little bit.
Hey, it's all about exploration.
It's okay though. Yeah. No, exploration is key. It's cool though. I'm really digging it.
No, it's going to be the fire either way.
Yeah, exactly. That's facts right there.
Wow.
Ooh, Dennis. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Dennis messing with some custom type as well. Really digging it. Looks like it's still a work in progress though. Some interesting font choices. I don't know about this one right here. But hey, you do you, Dennis. You're the branding expert here.
That phase now. Scratch that. I don't know why that's there.
Okay, Iker finally putting some vectors down after exceeding his preparation phase, just like his homie Eddie.
Well, I don't got anything to say other than I'm slow.
It's all good, brother. Take your time, dude. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, until the time runs out, and then you just lose.
It's all good. So what's your idea behind this? I'm trying to figure this out.
You know what? I'm trying to figure it out too, so it's great.
Hey, that's fine. It looks like you're trying to do some kind of cityscape, right? Some
Yeah.
tying to that downtown word that's in the brand. Okay.
Yeah, I'm also possibly going to change something up because rules don't exist right now.
All right.
So
You do you, man.
we'll see.
You do you. Looks like the chat is popping off. Once again, thank you guys all who are here. Thanks for joining. Hope you guys are enjoying your time. Like I said, just a bunch of friends, coworkers, vibing, challenging each other. So hope you guys are enjoying this, kind of getting a look into each person's individual process. So it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying this so far as well. It's really cool just to see each person's mind working, and the cool part is like, it's nice, working as a team, being able to bounce ideas off each other. It's really cool to be able to do that. But seeing how each person works on an individual level without that kind of I guess team interaction is definitely interesting as well. So it's something real cool to see.
Tell me how Figma just restarted because there's an update.
No way.
Oh.
It's all good though. We're back.
Hopefully that doesn't happen to me. Okay, let's zoom in on Ted. We haven't. Let's see how he's. Okay, dude. Man, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of you and Eddie kind of have a similar, not like identical, but like there's some things that are similar. So it's really cool.
Minds think alike.
Snap, Ted, did you peek?
No, bro. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the face a bit more, Vic, because could be kind of.
Yeah, I'm liking it. It's like
understand.
it has like that geometric little simple,
I think if I add this line, it'll help.
Yeah.
Something like that.
He looks. There you go. At first, he looked a little unimpressed or a little dazed. Like.
Yeah.
Bringing some friendly vibes into it. That's so sick. Yeah, it's cool. All right, I'm just gonna zoom out real quick. You guys get a full view of what everyone's working on. I'm gonna peek in on that chat real quick, see what's going on in here. Loving the font choice, Iker. That's cool. Great title for the show, Land and Brand. Yes, I'm gonna say that it was Yonki, our Webflow developer.
Yonki.
So
Yonki.
He didn't even take any time either. He's like, oh yeah, Land and Brand.
Land and Brand. And we're just like, dang, okay, that's it, bro. Shoot. I guess he's better than just, doing little Webflow website stuff. So
Yeah, by the way, we over here at Unfold we do naming as well. So
that's true. We do it
Are we
all.
renaming Downtown Doggy Daycare?
no, like that's
Yeah, we're gonna rename it right now, right? It's something. It's just downtown.
No, I'm saying
What do you know?
he had a good name for the show. Brand.
Land and Brand.
Downtown Doggy Daycare.
All right, well.
Oh, that's
Bring your
good.
dogs.
Some audio branding as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need a jingle?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm really liking yours, Andrea. It's really cool. It's super fun.
Thanks.
Super fun.
What's time check?
Time check? It's 11:06. Quick maths.
Iker, you gotta stop asking this time check. You're stressing me out.
We said till 22.
I'd rather not know.
Did you ever think that maybe it's a tactic that I have to make you
Yeah.
guys also
Ooh,
fluster?
Sneaky. Okay. Let's
They say if you can't win, take them down with you.
Take him down with you.
Nobody actually says that.
We're gonna say if you can't win, cheat. Heard that one before.
I didn't.
I would not recommend that one, but gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh god.
Okay, looks like Dennis is taking some creative liberties here, so
Hey, we said no rules, right?
I'm not gonna say so no one
Wow,
knows,
I can't wait to see.
Oh, this
So
is.
curious.
I mean, I didn't change
Picks
much.
are perfect.
I didn't change much.
Yeah,
Just took a letter or two away.
we'll see.
Disqualified.
We'll see if that's against the rules or not. Okay, Iker.
No, I'm just doing them a favor.
Do what you gotta do, man. Yeah, I agree. I really like this font, Iker. Really cool. It just brings
Thanks,
like that
dog.
friendliness,
Mhm.
Ooh, looks like Evan's taking a peek at you, Iker.
Not allowed. Do we get points deducted?
Are we doing points?
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. We're just kind of going with the flow. This is the cool part about
Oh
Figma. You know,
man,
this happens more
I
than you
have
think it
no
does.
idea. Oh, what am I gonna do for this?
All right, let's go back into Jordan's. Oh snap! I thought this was a photo. Okay, cool. Snap. Okay, Jordan. Reminds me
Yeah,
of-
right now it doesn't read very well, but I'm trying to keep more of that, like, fun, energetic, maybe a bit more kind of vintage vibe to it.
Yeah,
I
I feel you.
patches, all that
Yeah,
kind of
that's what I
stuff.
was gonna say. This reminds me a lot of like a patch or something like that. I could see you getting some inspiration from this right here. Kind of like a badge or a patch. So pretty sick. I'm really digging it so far.
Oh boy,
This is cool.
it's only a matter of time before the dogs went off.
Well, I had an idea, maybe doing the double D kind of thing and doing like a little dog, but it ended up looking like a P letter, and then it was looking like, I don't know, whatever
Like
this animal
it
is.
looks like a rabbit a little bit without any
Yeah,
ears.
so
Yeah, hey, and that's all. Like that's what messing around with ideas is all about. You have an idea, just put it down. Vectors are free. Like, I mean, right now we do have a little bit of a time limit, so time is a little bit of an issue. But usually you just kind of put down all your thoughts, put down all your ideas. Like, hey, if it's a bad idea, like at least you tried. Like, and you won't have to sit there like, man, what would it look like if I had tried that idea. So it's nice just to try a bunch of different things, see what works, see what doesn't, so don't be afraid, just to be as creative as you can, and put out as many ideas as you can. So going back to Ted, oh okay, looks like he's got some patterns going on here and everything. Man, Ted is on fire.
Yeah.
Patterns. Oh, jeez.
Trying to incorporate some of that branding.
Yeah, I see what you. Okay, we're kind of getting that downtown vibe, so
Yeah.
bringing that word downtown into the branding, so that's really cool. Super sick. Also, it's got some
Exploring color explorations here.
Yeah, see, it's all about exploration, all about trying different things, like I was saying. So, see what sticks, see what doesn't, man. Let's go back to Andrea. Ooh, okay. Okay, looks like she went with a different little container than originally. So
We're working on it. We're still working on it.
No.
How much time do we have left?
I gotta do math in my head. 10 minutes.
Oh no.
10, 11 minutes. Hey, if you guys want, we can agree now to extend the time by a little bit, or if you guys are okay with.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got to do a little presentation too, right?
Not necessarily. Like I said, just kind of like put on a nice little background. Like I don't want to see a logo on a white, empty, boring artboard.
For sure.
Okay, Ed. Ed is still working on his anchor points and his vectors, trying to get everything perfect. Looking pretty cool. I'm liking it. Let's go back to Dennis. Okay, Dennis is kind of working on a whole nother concept, so trying more ideas. I like it. Okay, Riker bringing in some inspiration. I see what you're doing there. Sick, cool stuff. Yeah, so it looks like we have a bunch of good ideas going here, and it's crazy because for the most part, all these ideas are radically different, So it just shows like how different, how many different approaches you could take. Just like, and it's not like we're creating a brand new logo from scratch. We're kind of taking inspiration from what we've seen so far, and there's previous branding to kind of work off of. So, and it's just crazy to see like how different each person's approach is and how different each person's final work is. So really interesting so far. Oh man, gotta keep up with the chat. Unfold versus Ram Ocean. If you can't win, change the rules. That's right, David. Daniel Luft says great font choices all around. Yeah, I agree. There's some pretty dope fonts in here, so I think that's really gonna help with the overall final logo. Jacob Mead, Patch Gang. Benjamin, our local font master, supreme overlord, just gave the best compliment of all time. He said, "Cool font, Jordan." I think you should take that with the
Snap.
highest level of appreciation.
Wait, why isn't he here?
Who
Next
knows?
time.
Yeah, next time.
Ben. Come on, Ben.
Sweet. Sweet, this is cool. All right, I'm excited to see what the final looks are. So as of this point, now we have approximately 9 minutes. So we'll see where everyone's at in the next 4 minutes. See if they can finish their stuff up in 5 minutes. If not, we can probably just put a little bit more time on. Just because I really want to see like what people's final works are, you know? I don't want them to kind of rush into it just to finish it, you know? Can I just get an overview of everybody? Oh my. What in the Andrea killing it? Oh my gosh. Taking branding to a whole nother level. That's cool.
I'm for your job.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Move you to branding department.
Ted too. Ted is bringing in some more branding assets.
By the way, amazing source of photos for those some people might not know is Unsplash. Definitely check that out.
Yeah.
What is that? Never heard of it.
I heard it's owned by some picture company.
Yeah. Did you got acquired?
We'll see what happens with that. So, oh yeah, Unsplash is awesome.
Hopefully stays free.
Yeah, let's hope
You
so.
mean-
'Cause, yeah.
Was awesome.
Hey, well, so far it still is. You know, like nothing's changed so far. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens in the future. Also, another one that's pretty good as well. I don't think it's on the level of Unsplash, but I've used it before pretty often. Is Pexels, like Pixels, but with an E instead of an I. Pexels. You know, if I can't find something good on Unsplash, I'll go over to Pexels and see if there's something there. You know, so that's another good source of free photography that you can use. And I think they also do, Pexels also does free videos as well, so that's insane too. Free videos is hard to come by. I'm not sure if Unsplash does the same, but yeah, this is looking real sick, Ted. Yeah, I love that.
I'm just trying to pick.
that bluish color. Just all the colors in general, to be honest.
Trying to find the colors for the photography that matches the brand colors I've chosen here.
Yeah. This is sick. Did you come up with these colors on your own, or did you kind of bring them up? I'm trying to see your inspiration here.
Yeah, I pulled some images earlier for inspiration, and then I tweaked the colors just to create this palette.
Okay, cool. So
Just trying to get a good blend of like approachable, friendly, and within the same like saturation range.
yeah, you definitely see that all these colors are like in a sense within the same family. They definitely all match with each other. So yeah, really cool. Let's go down to Jordan Jenkins. Okay.
I think I've lost you, Vic.
Hey man,
I'm stressing. I don't know. I've lost.
Hey man,
I haven't come up with like one concept to run with yet. So you know what I mean. Like it's a little late.
Me
We'll definitely have to extend it for Jordan.
Yeah, we might extend it by like 10 minutes. I'm loving this, to be honest. I think this is great. You know, it's.
Yeah, the only problem with this, it doesn't read. You know, it doesn't read well. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not reading doggy.
Yeah. So that's another thing to take into consideration. You know, like you can make a cool logo and whatnot, but you know, if you got to take into consideration like readability and legibility and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah.
And that's, I think sometimes people, you know, don't take that into account and like, you know, do some cool things. And yeah, you know, like this is awesome, but you know, you got to think about, you know, other things. You know, branding is so much more than just a cool looking logo. You know, it has so much more to it. So the legibility and readability of a logo is something that, you know, we take seriously and we take into real big consideration. You know, seeing how a logo looks, you know, at 64 pixels as opposed to 16 pixels, you know, and okay, this logo is not very readable at 16 pixels. What can we do about that? You know, how can we make it, you know, readable as a favicon and, you know, readable as, you know, an app icon? So there's a lot to it, you know, and there's a lot that you have to think about when it comes down to creating a logo. So looks aren't everything. Okay, Iker bringing in some illustrations, some custom doggos. It's cool. I bet this is a nice little.
Just realized I was muted
right?
still.
Oh, I said I bet this is a nice little exercise for you, right? Not
What do you mean?
having super big roots in branding, so.
No, this is a great exercise in stress management, I think.
Hey man, we're having a good time.
And I just got to keep reminding myself. I was like, I chose to do this morning.
Yeah, you did. This is all on you, man. All right, let's go back to Dennis real quick. Oh my gosh, Dennis is on fire. He has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not like 100% confident on what I have, so I'm kind of just playing with different variations.
That's cool. He has like 4 different ideas. That's awesome. Chat. Like I said, thanks again, chat, for joining in with us. I hope you guys are enjoying so far. So, yeah, we got some pretty cool stuff going on here. So, okay, I left Ed for like 10 seconds. Now he has like 40 variations.
They're all about the same.
Yeah, I mean, different stuff here and there, Like I was saying earlier, it's all about playing with little things, just testing different things out. So I like kind of like the little shading or little, windows you got going on, whatever that is.
Yeah,
kind of bring some depth and some,
just trying to show it some downtownness.
Yeah, exactly. So kind of got to get that downtown name in there, since this business was, in downtown. I don't know how to pronounce it. Des Moines.
We just keep saying it wrong.
Yeah. So yeah, it seems like downtown is a big part of what they're trying to give off here. So. Ooh. Oh snap! That's really cute. This is looking really good. I see Andrea is using her time very wisely.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
No.
Figure this. I don't know how to do shapes. So it's fine. It's fine.
It's looking good. Cool. Yeah.
Upper.
What time we got?
Technically, we have 1 minute left according to your original thing, but I think we're just gonna add another 10 minutes on, just so people can kind of get their bearings together and kind of.
Start to land the plane here.
Yeah, exactly. So we started at 52, so we were supposed to end at 22 for 30 minutes, but we're gonna end at 11:32 standard Eastern time, of course. And that's when we're going to finish things off and kind of go over each person's, and then everyone's going to get to look at everyone's, and we're kind of just going to get a little insight on each logo from each person and kind of their thoughts and their process behind everything. So yeah, Andrea looking really cool. Oh my gosh, Dad. And this is a prime example of what I was talking about when seeing the logo in different sizes. As you can see, Ted here kind of I keep forgetting what the word is for it.
Yeah, whenever we're creating the logo, we gotta make sure it works in smaller sizes and can rescale if needed. So
yeah, what's the word for it when a logo can
responsive?
There you go.
Responsive,
there you go. Yeah, Ted's slightly taking kind of being a little responsive with this logo. So at different sizes, you still get the same aspect of the logo. You know what I'm saying? You still get like the main heart of it. You get that little dog icon. You just take away a little bit of stuff that could make the logo a little bit more muddy, a little bit more, I guess, non-readable, non-legible, and but you still, at the end of the day, you still have the same, I guess, the same idea, the same vibe. So pretty sick. So Ted's really putting together this presentation. So this is far beyond what I was expecting when I said presentation, but hey, he's got some time, so that's cool. So
also,
really good.
Shout out to Brain FM. Have it in the background. Keeps me focused.
Yeah, Brain FM is sick.
Not sponsored, but maybe sponsored. I don't know.
Not sponsored. I bought it. And I've been paying for it for 3+ years, and it's a great tool.
Yes, great tool.
Get some mockups going.
That's what's up. Yeah. Well, I'll spoil it. Andrea's been doing some mock-ups too, so that's pretty cool. So no pressure to those who don't have anything yet. But you know, people are doing mock-ups, patterns. You know, nothing too crazy.
Whoops.
Okay. I see the new approach that you've taken, Jordan, kind of to make that O a little bit more readable, a little bit more legible. So.
Yeah, just trying to bring that like playfulness into it again, that approachability. You know, have all these little icons and stuff.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, you know, and like, you know, for example, like if you're gonna stick with just like a logo type instead of a logo paired with a type, you know, maybe if you kind of like like this logo needs to be scaled down, you know, you could just, you know, use this circle with the paw in it as like, you know, kind of like the responsive logo, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
but yeah, looking really cool. I'm digging it. I love this kind of what is this, maroon kind of dark red that you got going on. Really cool. And it kind of you know, it's vibing with the original color of the original logo that we're kind of working off of, so really cool.
Yeah.
All right, Iker. Okay, he's got a little doggo jumping in the city. Looking pretty cool. I'm excited to see, Iker, how this is going to look like once you start to incorporate some colors. If you are going to incorporate colors, I don't know what's going on in your head, but yeah. Looking pretty slick. Cool. All right, let's go back to Dennis the Menace. Looks like he's settled in on a logo. Is this what you're is this the one you're sticking with, Dennis?
I think so. Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm gonna start building out some mock-ups,
Oh my
little
gosh.
presentation.
I just realized this is like the snout of a dog.
Yeah, dude.
And it's a heart too. And it's a house. Sick, dude.
Oh my
You
gosh.
just spoiled my concept for everyone.
It's okay, dude. There's 10 minutes left. No one's gonna copy anything, bro.
Based on what he's
Everyone-
saying, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
jealous.
It's pretty cool. I'm
Alright.
liking it a lot. So
Right, okay.
it'd be cool if you have time, Dennis. You know, kind of like split those parts. You know, kind of how we do, showing like, you know, the house, the heart, you know, the snout, kind of like showing the different aspects of the logo put together. But
Well, that's a good idea.
yeah, you know,
Thanks,
kind of
man.
to up that presentation, kind of explain the logo a little bit better. But
Mhm.
like I said, everything according
Yeah,
to
for sure.
timing. Okay.
Oh no.
Man, yeah, this logo is just very Eddie looking. Just, I don't know how, like, his strokes and just like the way his vectors are, I don't know, he has a very distinctive style. It's crazy because you tell right away, you know. So
Well, usually I like things more minimal. This is more like a rose.
Yeah.
It's a little busy, but
yeah,
I wanted to challenge myself and do
but
take
like, in
what-
terms of like
what they already had.
yeah, it's cool. I like it. Yeah, but like in terms of like your stroke thickness and just like stuff, like the way you curve certain stuff, I don't know, like I can always tell, you know, like little stuff, like I don't know, like I said, like just even your line work, your pen work has a certain style to it, and yeah, so it's looking cool. Can't wait to see it with some colors, so it's gonna be pretty dope. See what you do with the colors here. So, and then Andrea is just stomping on the competition. She had this logo done 20 minutes ago. She's just bringing in more visuals and more, you know, kind of building out that presentation. So I don't know, I like it. It's definitely very different than what everyone else is doing. So you took a little bit more of the type approach, which is really cool. So
Yeah,
That's
I
really
can't. I don't know how to like make vectors. I gotta
Yeah,
work
it's
on
fine.
that. So
That's what practice is for. We're here to have fun, you know, explore, try new things. So, sheesh, Ted's got a whole PDF over here, dude. It's crazy, dude.
It's just working.
Yeah,
Just trying to find a mock-up is pretty hard for
Yeah.
dogs.
for dogs, yeah, I would assume so. Doggy rocking the champion pullover.
Yeah, typically I'd probably either Photoshop that out or replace it in Photoshop, but
Yeah.
we don't have time.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's cool though. But I don't know, this image definitely like is vibing with the overall branding that you're going for. Even like the photography, you know, you're kind of going with like that studio shot of a pet, you know, with the neutral background or whatnot. So it's really cool.
Yeah, just keeping that consistency.
That's what's up. Ooh, Jordan bringing the colors. I know Jordan loves his little off-white colors, so you can definitely sense your style in here for sure. Which is pretty funny, you know, like we kind of did this I guess this little project or this experiment last Friday, and the guys threw in all their logos into our Slack chat, kind of anonymously, like, hey, who do you think is better? And we all kind of all voted on. And it's crazy to see because, like, you know, you look at each one, and even though like their names weren't attached to it, you technically didn't know whose it was. You kind of knew who it was because each person has their own distinctive style. You know, just to
be clear, it was a Greek restaurant, not this.
Yeah, it was a Greek restaurant. Yeah, they did the same thing. They hopped into a random place in the United States or in the world. They found a logo. It happened to be for some Greek restaurant, and you know they decided to go rebrand it. So yeah, and it was just crazy to see like how different each was, and like how each person kind of implemented their own personal style into the logo. So
yeah, if it wasn't made clear, we've never seen this downtown doggy daycare before. That was totally random.
Yeah, we totally just hopped in. I got a random idea from chat. They said go to Iowa. I hopped into the biggest city I can find on Iowa, just zoomed onto the downtown, and just looked for little businesses, found downtown doggy daycare, clicked on their website, grabbed their logo, and you know, we just went with it. So this was completely, like I said, each person here is hopping into this completely blind to this brand. The first time they saw it was 30 minutes ago, you know, so this is all just off the top of the noggin. So ooh, okay.
All right, so what are we doing here with time?
With time, we got 2 minutes left. I added 10 minutes, but I think
oh my gosh,
I think Jordan,
right,
you gotta get your wheels rolling. Yeah, so let's start to wrap up a little bit here, because I feel like the more time I give you, the slower you guys are gonna go. But yeah, Iker's bringing some color in, so pretty sick, Iker. Dennis, ooh, okay. He's got the presentation going, got the different color variations. That's important to show too, you know, to show what different color backgrounds the logo can work on, you know, monochromatic and stuff like that. So really cool. I love this photo of this pug. It's just, oh man, it's funny.
It happened to match the gold that I was using. So
yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it's perfect. It's funny, Ted, because looks like Jordan found the same dog as you did. It's not the same photo, but it's the same dog with the champion, yellow champion.
Yeah,
I don't know who put this inspiration in here, but I wish I would have saw it earlier.
Where's that at? Iker, what are you talking about? Oh.
This right here.
Arnold Schwarzenegger with a bunch of dogs. Oh, that's so
yes.
funny. That's cool.
Love it.
Oh. We got Gordon Ramsay overlooking the sauce that's being cooked up in the kitchen right now. Okay, Ed's throwing in some phrases and stuff like that. Ooh, this is looking good, Ed. I love the little splash of color with the ball or the sun, whatever that's supposed to be. But
yeah,
cool. Black and yellow, black and orange is always the good color combination, as Wiz Khalifa once told us back in the early to mid 2000s.
You know why he chose those colors?
Why?
Dennis knows why.
Fake answers only.
Black and yellow.
He watched Transformers and he really liked Bumblebee.
Bumblebee, yes. You got it. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, Bumblebee's sick. Definitely my favorite Transformer for sure. Oh my gosh, Andrea's just whipping out a website too. This is crazy.
Yeah, I feel like I'm really far behind now.
All right, okay, fine. I'll go to 35. Because technically,
no, I'm good.
Let's go to 35. Let's go to 30. Finish up what you have. Finish the final vectors, the icing on the cake. We're going to 35. You guys have 2 minutes. That's official. I'm not going back on my word.
Keep counting us down so that we keep track.
Yeah. I'm going to let you know. Oh, wrong window. All right, let's see. The chat. The chat is popping off. The top one, Dennis's looks like a bear with a third eye. Yeah, that bear is a little woke, you know what I'm saying? The thick lines Eddie looks so fire, and the lockup of the type 2. Yep, that's classic. Classic Ed is the hecka thick strokes, as thick as humanly possible. Heba's in here. Hi Heba. Yeah, this looks great. I agree. Yankee was trying to correct us on our pronunciation of Des Moines, so he said it's Des Moines. So we'll see about that.
You pronounce the N?
I guess he put it in there, so I'm guessing you pronounce it. By the way, you guys have 1 minute.
Heck.
Rad stream, y'all should make this a thing. Well, I'm very glad that you mentioned that, Jacob. It's your lucky day. Yeah, we're gonna plan on doing this more often. I don't know. We might set up a schedule. We're gonna have to see. It's all due to timing. We're gonna sit down and talk. But we're definitely. This is not the last one. This is not the last one for sure. As you can see in the title, it says episode 1. So, meaning that there's gonna be more episodes. So we're gonna have to get together and figure out a schedule for this and stuff. And we're kind of like experimenting with this, so it's gonna evolve and kind of get better and more cohesive. So, but yes, I would love for you to tune in every time. So, Phil is vibing.
Clean my hands.
Looks like the homie Ted is done. Time is up. I'm gonna finish reading the chat and I'm gonna hop into the Figma file. Benjamin said, let's do a logo like Puma. That's in regards to Ikers, so I just realized that it's giving me a Puma vibe. Just came back to this, it's looking fresh. Yeah, Ben skipped all the boring stuff and went straight to the juice. Alrighty, well, so it's officially been some ridiculous amount of time. I think it's been 43 minutes. So, 43 minutes. So, yeah. I'm just gonna wait for Jordan to finish this thing. If you guys could maybe like pull your presentations off of your working space. So yeah, cool. Just have everyone set their stuff up. Yeah, and then I'll just go from Jordan to Ted to Andrea to Iker to Dennis to Eddie in order of the grids on the.
Just do mine first because it's only gonna get better from here.
That means I got another 20 minutes. It's not
Hey,
possible.
hey, brother.
Hands down, we're done.
Yeah, hands down. Yeah. Get your stinky hands off your Wacom. All right, take that pen, unplug it wherever. I'm watching you, Ed.
All right. Well,
Yeah, no, it's
Oh
fine.
my
It's
gosh.
just a little. No more adding stuff. If you gotta like align some crap,
Alrighty. So can we look now or no?
Yeah. Let's everyone in the file. Let's hop into Jordan's Square. Let's take a look at his.
Oh my gosh,
final
Gordon
logo.
Ramsay.
Yeah, cool. So Jordan, let's give us like a quick little couple-minute rundown of, I guess, your initial thoughts, your initial process, and how you came to this final logo. So.
Okay, so process went out the window. I was in full panic mode. Everything was just kind of coming out. I was really trying to get that kind of concept down. Nothing was really kind of gelling at first. I know you kind of mentioned this kind of patch. I was really kind of pushing that vibrant, retro style. I really liked the kind of maroon color that they had going on in the existing logo. So I wanted to kind of run with that with this nice kind of text as well. So I wanted to do something around type and then integrate some sort of kind of fun, playful kind of elements. And that's where I landed on these little icons, this little ball, the little kind of paw as well, and the little bone. In terms of color palette and stuff, I kind of, again, went to Unsplash, found these kind of nice images of these dogs, kind of picked from that. And overall, this is where I came to.
Dude, it's looking dope. Anyone else have any thoughts on this from the other competitors?
Yeah, that's fantastic, Jordan. I love it.
Yeah.
I love the colors.
Yeah,
It does. You nailed the retro in a good way.
I wanted to
It's
kind
great.
of push, because usually my usual kind of style is I go something minimal, or try to go iconic or some sort of monogram or logo mark. So I wanted to try and kind of push something completely different, and kind of pleased with it, but I think could have done better with a bit more time.
Yeah, the only thing I would say, Jordan, is just I would love to see like a little bit of a rounder font here, just because the paw is like very round, the bone is pretty round, but definitely love the
Keep some
kind of retro,
consistency.
retro vibe going on.
Strong colors.
Yeah, Jordan, I really think you needed to focus more on like quality and just taking your time on this one, man. So like, just do better next time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Do better.
I got you.
Be better. Do better.
Be better.
Sweet. Awesome. This is looking good, Jordan. Sweet. All right, let's move on to Ted's corner. There you go. Everyone take a look, a gander, and Ted,
Nice.
take us through your process and how you landed on this idea.
Yeah, sure thing. So I dropped in the color palette. The first thing I did was just go to Behance, Dribble, found a bunch of brands and just saw what they were doing. And I landed on this color palette just to have a kind of more approachable overall color. So I landed on the blue, and then I started working on the outlines here. This first sketches, did a few font explorations, and then I moved into the building out the presentation. So originally I just wanted to have the dog head in there, but I moved on to add the location pin since their downtown is in the name. And the way I tied in the downtown was just the streets in the background here. And then different versions of the logo. So we have a vertical logo here, a horizontal. And one thing that I did was match the nose and the daycare and just kept that consistent throughout. Finding studio shots that match the background colors, the brand colors. And then when scaling down, so we start with a 64 pixel with the outline, and then we move and the market simplified the smaller it gets so that we keep that legibility at smaller sizes. Also just a fun little pattern here, repeating pattern with the colors. And then this dog mock-up. The only issue with this logo that I see so far is that it's difficult to work on different color backgrounds, like the blue here. I probably should have used like a darker background for this. And then I just did a quick mock-up in Photoshop. Just put the logo on there.
Sick. And Ted even had time to open up Photoshop. That took like 10 minutes to open.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's my idea.
One thing after looking at these, like the numbers, I just realized how freaking awesome your font is, dude. It just fits so perfectly with the logo mark that you made. This font is, I'm actually like really curious what the name of it is, because Frodeco, is this a Google font? Because I have it installed on my machine, so.
It might be. Yeah, so I rounded the corners. I started with a bit of a sharper outline, and then when I got this font, I matched the roundness of the location pin and everything.
Definitely.
It gives it like a friendly vibe. Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, I would love to hear you guys' thoughts though if you have an additional.
I think I love what you did with the different, like the scalability of the logo and the pattern. That's so cool. I think my only thing that stands out, I don't want to, I gotta be careful. I don't want to offend anyone from Iowa. My impression of Iowa, I feel like it's almost too refined for the location. I don't know if that's accurate, but it makes me think of like glass walls and very clean, and maybe it's the blue. I don't know, but I think it looks great. I almost want to like put it in Miami.
Yeah, I'm actually going there, so I'll look around, see what they look like over there.
Good stuff. Sweet. All right, let's move on to Andrea. So yeah,
there's
just
a lot going on.
Go through your ideas and whatnot. How you got to this final.
All right, so I started with my color palette. I was very heavily influenced by this image here from Dribble. I just wanted, I wanted the daycare stood out to me. I focused more on the daycare than the doggy, or even the downtown. And I wanted it to feel like colorful and playful and like a fun time vibe, but also probably not too like fancy or expensive looking. Which makes me feel like I probably should have gone with a white background as like the primary. rather than the dark, because I feel like that makes it look like more classy than it should be. My logo is just really classy. But I'm not very good with vectors, so I ended up going with a word mark, as I usually do if I'm ever tasked with branding. I tried kind of doing this downtown vibe and taking these like buildings that are in downtown Iowa, Des Moines. Came back over here, started putting it on backgrounds and t-shirts and doggy bandanas, and tried to whip up a real quick landing page. Didn't really get there in the end, but yeah, give me that dog. That's not your dog. That's not the right tagline. I just thought about The Office. Anyway, that's where I landed. The end.
Cool.
I love it. One thing I would kind of mention is maybe the daycare type is maybe not as readable as it could be. Maybe just like, thickening that stroke up maybe could have worked a little better. Yeah, and then I'm not sure if this was just maybe like unfinished, but the gradients I feel like doesn't kind of flow well with the rest of the kind of mark. You got these really nice kind of pops of color, and I feel like you could have gone just flat colors here, would have worked.
100%. Yeah, this was my last minute countdown. I was like, let me make a website so I can win.
Yeah, I love this markup as well. It looks awesome.
It's cool.
Really cool.
I love the multicolored. It makes it so fun, like the multicolored individual letters. Yeah, I think that's like it takes it, like if you would have done it like as an individual thing, I think it would have been good. But like this just brings like that whole fun aspect into it. So
if I would have had more time.
Cool. Sweet.
A really cool font choices over here as well.
Yes, where you at, Ted?
Just like some of the ones you were exploring, like these are pretty sweet as well.
Yeah, and it looks like for example, this looks similar to a font I think that someone else had. So like it seems like you guys were kind of all vibing with the same like.
Yeah, and the colors too.
Yeah, retro-ish, fun, kind of playful style, which is good. So I guess we were all on the same page there.
Good stuff.
Right on. All right, let's go over to Iker.
Let me unmute. We may have some accidental doggy interactions here because they're barking at the neighbors across the street, so I'll keep it quick. Really, I was trying to play off of their existing logo because generally with a bigger brand, you don't want to make too big of a jump from a previously existing logo to a drastically different one. They usually have pushback, people react differently. But I still did go pretty far away from where it was. So that this probably would get negative feedback in the real world because of it if they were established. Who knows? Maybe they are. I don't know. But I started off with some pretty quick inspiration just from some vectorized versions of dog iconography and logo design that's already been made. I was really kind of drawn towards color usage and just like the simplicity between the type and the icon held up. Ideally, where I landed, I would consider this like an early comp that hasn't been refined, but the concept behind it was generally where I was sticking. So I picked the typeface based off of something that I found earlier in the week. It's called Delegothic 1, and it was like friendly and playful and it was bold, and I felt like it paired well with kind of the concept behind it. The colors were pretty late in the stage of like development. I wanted to go warm, didn't feel comfortable with any of the warm colors I put in there, so I just went to what I'm safe with.
Is that just me?
No, I'm still here.
I hear him. Yeah.
Oh, I hear everyone but Iker. Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
You're good.
But yeah, I would consider this in an unfinished state, mostly because I wouldn't have the dog with his legs chopped off like that without any type of like border to surround it, and create some more separation between the buildings in the background. But all in all, okay with where I landed, but not what I would consider finished.
Anyone have any comments?
I really like how he pulled away from, really pulled from the existing logo. You have that kind of dog and the cityscape still in the background. Definitely feels like an evolution from the current logo. One thing is, like you mentioned, bringing in some of them warmer colors, I think could have worked really well. Mm-hmm. Feels really kind of cool and more kind of tech and vibe right now. So I think introducing some warmer colors could have been make it a bit more fun and playful.
Yeah, and one thing I would say also is like the buildings in the background, just removing the windows and having like a single color like outline silhouette, just so it's simpler in the back. Because right now there's a lot going on where the dog is jumping. But I think if you had a little bit more time, you would have kept simplifying it and reducing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the battle.
Yeah.
I love it. I love this doggy. He's so cute. Does he have a name?
Turkey.
Turkey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's because my actual dog's name is Turkey.
No way.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
All right, let's hop on over to Dennis the Menace playing tennis in Venice.
Wow.
Hey, dude.
Oh, is this all that talk about that's a booty?
Yeah. We saw this right here.
But
Even has like
yeah, so I kind
butt
of
dimples. Sorry.
Yeah, so I just kind of just jumped straight into it and just started exploring here in Figma. So I kind of started off with this idea here. We got a little house here and snot of dog. I'm actually gonna have these eyes here before, and that's why people were saying it looks like a booty. So I added those eyes there.
I can see that.
I wasn't 100% happy with it, so kind of just started playing with some fonts. Landed with some font pairings here, super clean. And just worked my way and just refined that concept from above. And instead of having that snout, kind of just added the heart in the middle to show that, you know, the caring and the hospitality of caring for your dog.
Quick question while we're here. So what made you kind of veer away from the additional kind of like paw print as well? I see like this one to the left.
I felt that it was just too busy. And I'd just take a more subtle approach and just toss those paw prints. The snout's still there. It's just a little harder to see, and it focuses more on the building and the heart.
Cool.
I think the new vision is better than the previous one. I was, looking like people here, maybe holding like some sort of hat or something. So I think.
I also shortened the name. Yeah, it's just because I just
wonder why. Yeah, I wonder why you dropped the downtown. No, you didn't drop downtown. What did you drop? Daycare?
Doggy. I did just dog care.
Okay.
Oh, so instead of doggy daycare, you did dog care downtown. Cool. Took some creative liberty with the name, kind of trying to shorten it up a little bit. So it is a pretty beefy name. So I don't know if that's against the rules, but it seems like we have no rules here. So cool. You want to let's just go through your little presentation here. So
I think now that looking at this dog at the bottom, I'd probably change this picture because the dog looks a little sad. It's kind of contradictory to the tagline.
Your dog is in good hands. Like, no, I'm not.
Help me.
Well, I just love that picture because it had the gold background.
Mom, pick me up.
This is really cool.
I have to hop off. My husband is gonna go get vaccinated. Controversial. Thank you guys.
Do you mind not
leaving the call? I think.
Yeah. Do you mind not leaving the call?
Okay.
Just mute yourself. Turn off your camera because it's gonna ruin all the little floating.
How about
heads.
this? I'll bring my baby in.
Yes.
Okay.
You just keep yourself muted. It's fine. Yeah. It's just I don't want. It's gonna ruin everything, and then it's gonna look bad on stream.
You're gonna ruin everything.
Julian's gonna take over.
Yes. But yeah, this is sick, Dennis. I really like it. Super. You went with a little bit more of like kind of a simple mark.
I have a little constructive feedback on this.
Ooh, let's go.
It's really good, really clean, really sharp. Except for it's a daycare, and that's you showing a home here, which is opposite. You're taking to the daycare, and it's downtown, so it doesn't quite. I mean, I'm not trying to, fashion your design.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% happy with it. I'd probably
no, but the design is clean. Yeah, I just maybe communicate downtown a little more, but other than that, it looks beautiful.
Dennis, you got Doc Reed saying that he likes you. Dude. That's what's up, bro.
Hey,
what's up, Doc?
thank you, man.
Yeah. Listen, Ed, he's trying to show the daycare is such a good place that it's pretty much like the dog's home. You know, like he's finding his home at the daycare, dude. That's what I was trying to go for. You know?
Okay, well.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, that is a good point. You know, but so cool.
I'm not 100% happy with it, as I said before, but
Yeah. No, it's
you know, with the time limit, you know, we took something that typically takes, you know, weeks, sometimes even months, you know, and we took it and we did it all within an hour, you know, so that's pretty impressive on its own, you know. So so yeah, it's pretty cool. So last but not least, let's have our resident legend speak. Lobanovsky. With the blurry camera, so if you could get that to focus, if not, that's fine.
It might
There you
get
go. You're
gooder.
a little crispy now. All right.
Anyway, I didn't
just,
get a chance to explore too much. You can just click on me, Vic.
Yeah, here. Make sure to zoom in pretty tight, because on the stream, people are kind of complaining since it's a live stream that when it's zoomed out, it's not looking super crispy. So make sure to zoom in real tight, because so people could see what's going on.
Okay. Yeah. So I had some. I dove in. I didn't do much like explorations or like any kind of mood boarding, but I just dove in straight into concepts here because of the time limit, and just started sketching some ideas. I typically do not sketch in Figma, which you could, as you can tell, super rough sketches, but I did in this case, and I just want to communicate because I don't know the importance of downtown, but it's it's part of the name, so I wanted to communicate downtown and doggy care, so daycare, and these are some concepts. I think I kind of like this one for the simplicity, and the one on the bottom right, and maybe something like more simple. But I wanted to challenge myself and do the actual rebrand of what they had.
Looks like you took.
So what I did is like I literally sketched over this logo. You can call it logo, and I decided to recreate. Yeah, it's literally the same dog, and simpler form. So once the sketch was complete, I moved over and I traced it in. And you can see some evolution, traced it in vector. And I thought to add some extra weight with this like shadows and shading. And you can see the head was feeling a little light, so I added a spot. And then like again, like none of us, obviously, we all were limited by time, so I did like a whole brand exploration. And you can tell here that I needed more time to do more. This probably wouldn't be the concept, but I just wanted to again like challenge myself to see if that concept that they had is recyclable, and like if we can do anything, like if we would be able to do anything with it. And this is kind of where I landed some patterns, photography, and the logo itself. For my taste, it's too busy, and obviously I would never go this route, but this was kind of fun to explore.
Having some fun. Yeah, I think you're the only one here that actually kind of took the liberty of kind of doing more of like a refresh of their initial brand, kind of taking the main elements of the actual brand, which was the buildings in the background, the dog, and the ball or the circular shape.
Yeah.
So you kind of took that and reworked it into a little bit more of a cleaner thing. So props to you for that. That's cool. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I love how you've utilized that like ball as the sun as well, Eddie. It looks awesome. And the type as well, the colors overall, just really good.
Yeah.
I don't know if it needs anything else, like any more color to kind of play with the sun or a ball.
I kind of like with the other head though, like with the eye without the stroke in there.
Yeah, same.
Like
I prefer this.
I think I like the stylized direction you took with it, but you start to lose, like almost at a glance, it looks like a wrench,
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
But with the eye by itself, I identified it right away.
Who are you criticizing, Eddie, dude? You're gonna hear about this on the stream, bro.
As long as it's constructive, I can take it.
How dare you?
No, this is cool.
This is sick.
I love.
It feels like North Face for dogs.
Yeah.
Is what it reminds me.
I love the like that off black that you got going on. Yeah, it's leaning a little bit
brownish.
It's that brownish. Yeah, you're vibing
This
with
color palette is.
Yeah.
So yeah, since we're talking about the palette, I literally cheated. Like I saw this photo, I'm like, hey, this is really cool colors in here. So I color picked. I don't know if any of you guys were watching, but I got her hair.
There's actually a plugin that does this for you, Ed.
Okay, yeah, but
It's pretty cool.
And I think Dribble does that too. Like it provides the palette for whatever design people drop, but this is kind of manual color pick. Oh, this is really close.
That's cool. It seems like a lot of people. One thing I kind of noticed, is a lot of people, for the most part, kind of took to going to photos to find inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Which is pretty cool. You know, not only just like other people's designs, but actual photography. You know, especially with the colors, which I think is a pretty solid idea. You know, like being able to find colors from something in reality. You know, in real life. You know, this is a real life picture. These are real life colors. So like, kind of yoinking them. That's really cool. So yeah.
Yeah, and I did waste some time on like finding the right image. I think I spent too much time, and I ended up actually spending a Adobe stock credit to get this.
You couldn't have gotten the low res.
Yeah, but I wanted to look crispy. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's a cool photo, and I love how you kind of took the colors from the photo, because now the photo matches with the logo like perfectly because the colors were taken from the photo. So like, it's really like cohesive, really cool. So yeah, this is sick. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, this was dope.
Vic,
Yeah.
if we wanted the chat to vote, I put all the logos up above if you go to Ryan.
Yeah, let's go. Boom.
So you can zoom in on these, and we can have the chat vote which one they like the best.
Yeah, cool. So let's do that now. So you guys saw everyone's process kind of in a more extremely sped up way, so we kind of went through a little bit of research, kind of finding inspiration, colors, fonts, and whatnot, photography, and then taking that and kind of remaking this brand with that. So yeah, if you guys can put your votes in the chat, we'll kind of see who's you guys are vibing with the most, who you guys like the most. So we have number 1 Jordan Jenkins with retro vibey downtown doggy daycare. Number 2 Ted with his cool little dog icon with the pin dropper. So we have Andrea number 3 with her more, I'd say, like retro colors, fun, more type heavy logo, really cool. Iker with a little bit of a twist to the original logo. Like I said that no one else kind of did a little bit, no one else did a kind of rework of the original logo, but I was wrong. Iker did. He still had the same concept of the dog kind of jumping or running with the buildings in the background. So we have Iker with the fantastic font choice as well. So then number 5 Dennis with a little bit more of the simplified mark, with multiple meanings in it, which is always cool, so he has a little doggy daycare house with the heart, to show that it's a place that cares and loves, and all of it is the snout of a dog, so it ties in the dog. And then last but not least, we have Eddie at number 6. So we have the twist on the original logo, so he kind of took it and simplified it more than it was, and kind of added his personal little spin to it. So yeah, I'm gonna let the votes come roll in and check that out. So if you guys could please vote, it's simple as pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 on your keyboard within the chat, and I'll just look them up. So let's see.
Hey Vic, we can also throw it up on Twitter. Evan mentioned it.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, like a poll, create a poll or something.
Yeah, we could totally do that as well. Maybe let's just get some initial thoughts from the actual watchers, and then maybe we could toss this up on Dribble, and it could be a good way to promote another stream in the future, so show what people potentially missed out on, a fantastic stream of a bunch of talented people, creating some logos. So I'm just gonna read these out loud.
I can also rewatch it.
Oh man, there's a lot of chat that I have to go through.
think some of it.
Yeah,
will be
you're gonna have
delayed
to
too, so.
skip past all of Evan's dad jokes, by the way.
Yeah.
There's a lot in there.
Yeah, it looks like Doc and Evan are just going back and forth with the dad jokes.
Val was a fan of the original logo, so we lost.
So it looks like you guys all lost. Our
Lame.
so it looks like Levi Jones like 1 through 6. Okay, that doesn't count, Levi. So all your basics, Gerard, 3 and 5. So that is Andrea's Downtown Doggy he liked, and he also liked Dennis's Dog Care Downtown. Okay. Abdul voted for Eddie with a winky face. Ding. Phil with 5 and 6. So it looks like Dennis is in the lead now with more than 1 vote. No, Eddie has 2 votes as well. Rahmanjin, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, is voting for Eddie. Salih is Ted and Eddie. Okay. First vote for Ted. Oh man, there's so many. Oh, sheesh. David, all right, one of our own. David says number 2 is better than number 5, which is better than number 6. So his first vote is Ted.
Let's
Then
go.
He likes was it 5? Dennis. So Ted, Dennis, and Ed. Yeah, Abdul with the kind words said, at the end, everyone did a great job at only 1 hour. Thanks for making it out and inspiring us. No problem, Abdul. Thank you so much for joining us.
Legend.
Yes. Yeah.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed. And like you said, I hope not only you but everyone else got some inspiration from this as well. Eddie with the votes 5, 1, 2. So his favorite was Dennis's, then Jordan's, then Ted's. Gosh, you guys are supposed to put 1 only, dude. This is difficult. I'll have to go back.
Well, just look at the first number.
Yeah, 5 and 6. So it looks like, I'm not gonna lie, at first glance it seems like Dennis has been getting a lot of votes. So even Jordan.
I'm surprised.
2 and 5. Yeah. I mean,
I'm
I think
surprised.
people like simplicity. Maybe it's the fact that you kind of threw in like multiple meanings into your logo. I know that's always a hit. You know, people kind of like, what? It's not only a house and a heart, but also a dog.
So,
You know?
Mark commenting.
Mark Garcia. If I was in a small town and saw 2, I would feel comfortable taking my dog. I kind of agree. I do
That's what
agree.
I'm talking about.
You know, because it has that smile. You know, I feel like putting the face and the smile, even though it is of a dog. You know, it kind of just really pushes that friendly vibe. Yeah. I definitely, if I saw that in person, I would definitely be like, whoa. You know.
I don't know if
cast
you
the
can
vote?
trust that guy though. He's a developer. His name's
Am I allowed to cast the vote, Vic?
Yeah. Type of
Mark with a C.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Jordan's the most.
Yeah.
I really like the way he implemented it.
Andrea voting
Thanks,
for
dude,
herself.
thanks.
Hey.
Pattern and everything. Really cool.
Cool. Oh, our
If we
first
get
vote
1
for
vote,
Iker.
then it's gonna be for me.
Our first vote for Iker Pavel.
ha ha.
Cool. Number.
Thanks, bro.
Ted with the votes. He likes 1 and 6. Okay, so Jordan's is getting a little bit of love here too. Dennis likes 1 as well. Pavel's suggesting we disqualify the people that didn't include the full name.
Sorry,
I don't know if
Dennis.
that was in the rules.
No.
I did fail a class in college because I had an S at the end of a word.
No way.
So
You can't disqualify my logo if the rule wasn't set beforehand.
Yeah, we have no rules.
I mean,
That's
okay,
not
we'll
fair.
let us
Come
slide
on.
this time. Let us slide.
Well, what are you talking about? It's more favor.
Cool. Sweet. All right. Looks like no more comments are really coming. It looks like all the people that are currently watching have given their comments. So I guess we're gonna take this screenshot right here. We're gonna post it on our official Twitter. So
Another suggestion.
say what?
I think we should post it
Oh, sorry.
alongside the original.
Yeah, for sure. Like we'll give a little synopsis of what went down here. You know what I'm saying? Plug in the YouTube channel as well. You know, join in next time. You know, if you missed out. But yeah, and yeah. From first look, from chat, I'm just gonna say from scrolling through here, looks like. I mean, other than Eddie, but that's just because Eddie is a legend, so I think people are just kind of like voting for him just because he's Ed.
Who's that?
I'm just kidding. I think it seems like it's either between Dennis or Ed. So 5 and 6 look like everyone's favorite choices. So yeah, I'd give either Ed or Dennis the win initially from this chat. So we're gonna do a Twitter
Hey.
poll and get some more eyes on this.
Yeah, I would give Dennis a win because mine. I don't think it could be used as a logo just because it's so busy. But
Yeah, but you can remove those lines and scale it down. Those like little
maybe.
thin lines.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
And then you remove the buildings in a smaller scale and just leave the doggy with the ball.
Yeah.
If Dennis's was like pet insurance, I would sign up ASAP. Dog care.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It does seem a little bit like that, or some kind of like hospice care for dogs at home or something. You know.
Hospice care for dogs.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
I think so. There is. Yeah.
Oh.
I saw TikTok the other day. Some guy did like at home. I'm not the biggest animal person, but like seeing that TikTok really made me sad. Like he's like, it's the cat's last week. He has to give it IV and like feed it baby food. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so sad.
Let's end this on a positive note.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, talk about TikTok. It's time to wrap up.
Yeah. All right. So Doc, with the words of encouragement for us. Round of applause to you all. Thanks for the stress of sweating with a bunch of hovering art directions. Thanks so much, Doc, for joining in and watching this. Iker said he lost some weight from sweating so hard. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in on the stream. So, we're definitely going to be doing this more often. I don't know yet. You know, we'll keep you guys up to date with in Dribble and Twitter, like if we come up with like a schedule, but we're definitely going to be, before we do stream, the Friday before we do stream, we'll let you guys know whether that's through Dribble or Twitter. But you know, we're gonna kind of brainstorm like if we want to do more of a schedule. But thanks once again for everyone who joined. Like I said, hop on over to our Twitter later today and vote on the official Twitter poll. We're really curious to get a little bit more eyes on this and see what people think. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Thanks everyone on the Unfold brand team and everyone just on the Unfold team who joined in. So yeah, excited to keep doing this and excited to pump out more awesome content for you guys. So, I gotta do the classic YouTube plug.
Yeah, proper sign off.
If you like what you see, if you want to see more, smash that like button. All right, smack that subscribe button, and share this video to all your friends because we want to pump out more content like this for you guys. And yeah.
You forgot the notification bell.
Oh, dude. I was saving the best for last. Absolutely two-piece uppercut to left hook, that notification bell. Yeah. So
there you go.
Yeah, we're
And
excited
now we're
for
done.
this, guys. Yeah, it's here or there, wherever they do the pointing thing, you know, a lot of hand movement. Yeah, so we'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys so much again for joining. Peace. Have a good one.
You gotta close it like this.
Oh, yeah.
Boom. Now we're done.
Boom!
Did you stop?
We gotta